What up, my G&Gets? Mike here. So in today's episode of Bozy, I answer some questions. Questions I found on the internet, and gonna have a little fun. See if these questions are maybe something you guys can include in your groups. I'm also gonna let you know of my top 3 favorite green cars. Here we go. So I went searching on the internet the other day, found a cool website for some basic automotive questions. Figured it'd be a good chance just to share it with you guys. So these questions are broken up into, looks like 3 categories here. We have basic automotive questions, motorsport racing questions, and driving law questions, and random questions. So 4. First question. If you could only drive one car for the rest of your life, what would you pick? I don't know, it's kind of a tough one, but yeah, I think I'd be a rebel and just get the fastest Corvette I can find. Next question. Do you have a name for your current car or previous car? What's the story behind the name? So the Camaro, I named it Bucky because it bucks. That's all I have for that one. All right, next question. If you could eliminate one car having ever been produced, what model would you pick? I'd say the Toyota Prius. I don't like that car at all. There's nothing about it that is appealing to me. I don't like it. I think just looking at it angers me. No offense to anybody out there, but yeah, that would be my pick. Next question. What do you think is the sexiest car ever built? I would say the first gen Corvette convertible, the Mercedes 300 SL, like the 53, and the new one I would say, or for a new one I would say the Lexus LC 500. Really good looking car. Next question. If you could race at any racetrack in the world, which course would you pick? I would say Nuremberg or Laguna Seca. They seem pretty fun. So, which is best, NASCAR, Formula One, IndyCar, or Le Mans racing rallies? I kind of like Le Mans. It seems to have a lot of variety there, and the cars aren't just they're not all the same, so it seems like it's a lot funner. Next question. If you had a race car, what brand or products would you have painted across the exterior as a sponsor? I don't know, I'm thinking some sort of food, In-N-Out or something. I think that'd be cool. Hopefully I get a discount. Yeah, so In-N-Out, I have a Camaro, just to let you know. Next question. Did your dad, family member, or neighbor own a classic car when you were growing up? What model was it, and what do you remember about it? I would say a friend, one of my best friends growing up, he had a 70 Impala, a 2-door 70 Impala, Chevy Impala. And yeah, this thing was like 87 feet long. It would literally take an hour just to walk around it. Everything was straight on that car. I remember it looks like it was designed with like a ruler and a pencil. And the only thing round on that car was the wheels and the steering wheel. What else? It was very boaty when you drove it. You felt like you were on a waterbed, sitting on a chair on a waterbed. Yeah. It was, it was a cool car though. A really cool car, got us places. A lot of good times in that car. So, next question. If you could make any one type of car modification become a new widespread fad, what would it be? I don't think I have a specific fad in mind, or modification in mind. A new one? I can't think of it. Next question. What's your favorite car movie? I would say Gone in 60 Seconds. I like that movie. It's a cool movie. Next question. What's the most memorable bumper sticker you've ever seen? Did you ever have a bumper sticker on your car? I've never had a bumper sticker on my car. I always like my cars clean and nice. The most memorable bumper sticker, I think, was it was on this big F-350 pickup dually monster of a truck, and the bumper sticker said, "There's more to life than gas mileage." I kind of think that's true. All right, next question. If you could add any one single driving law across the nation, what rule would you make mandatory on the road? I would make the left lane just no speed limit on the left lane. Listen, people driving on the left lane, we got somewhere we need to be. We don't really care about our lives. We're dying with our pants on fire, so just get out of our way, type of thing. People on the right hand lane, I mean, it seems like they left 4 hours early to an appointment that's like 5 minutes away. And they got all the time in the world. The people in the middle are confused, and that's okay. But if you're in the right lane, move your ass. Next question. What one current driving law would you eliminate if you could? There's so many. I think anything that's to do with emissions and update these speed limits, there's so many. Describe your experience learning to drive or taking your driver's ed courses. What was it like learning to drive? I think I've always kind of known how to drive just by observing, like my family drive or friends drive. I didn't really have like a one-on-one with anybody, but I got my permit and I kind of went behind the wheel a little bit here and there. Getting my driver's test though, that was interesting. Coming out, my instructor, the DMV guy came out. He had like a Borat mustache, real intimidating looking guy. And first thing he says is, "How do you signal a stop?" And I'm like 10 and 2. And he's telling me, "How do I signal a stop?" And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "How do you signal a stop?" And then I was like, "I just brake." And he's like, "No, not using the car." And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Like, he's like, "Okay, how do you signal a right-hand turn?" And I'm like, I don't know. If I'm not using the car, I don't know. And he's like, "Left-hand turn?" I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And apparently it was like this thing, and all that. And I mean, I'm not doing sign language here. I just want to drive, And so yeah, I failed miserably on that part. Driving, it was okay. I think I braked a little hard. He's like, "If you do that one more time, I'm gonna have to fail you." I was really nervous, and I was like, this isn't my car. It's my aunt's car. The brakes are a little sensitive. And but I passed. So hey, if you're out there, thank you. Next question. If you had to name your child after any of the automaker brands, which one would you pick? I think Shelby's a good name. I think it goes with a girl. For a boy, I think I don't know, maybe Maverick? Yeah, can't really think of anything else. First car, the pros and cons. My first legitimate car under my name was a 1988 Toyota Supra. It was white, it was a non-turbo, and it was fun, a lot of fun. Loved driving it, had a lot of great times in it, and I blew the head gasket like 3 times in that car. So yeah, the motor was very sensitive, but it was a fun ride. But yeah, head gasket problems all the time. Next question. If you could have any one person as a chauffeur, who would you hire for the job? I would say Jessica Alba. Yeah, I don't know if she's a good driver or not, but it would be worth it. Yeah. Next question. Have you ever been in a car accident before? What happened and what was it like? I've never been in a wreck, like actual car wreck accident. The only thing was this teenage girl kind of slid in my lane and hit my front fender in my Camaro. I was so upset. I still am about it. But, we exchanged information, and I just told her, I'm not going to do anything. We're both okay. Just go. I'll take care of the damage on my part. And that's it. It's completely her fault, though. Her dad called me a couple days later. Apparently, he was like a cop or a sheriff or something. He's like, I really want to pay for these damages. And I was like, don't worry about it. Just, if you ever pull me over, hope you remember me. That was it. Next question. If you could invent a vehicle that could run on any substance as an alternative fuel, no matter how crazy, what would that fuel be? I'd say salt water. I think it's the most abundant source, I think. I don't know. That's a dumb question, kind of. Next question. What's the favorite modification to a car you did? I think putting headers on my Camaro. That was a really cool modification. It was fun. It's hard. But yeah, it really opened up the car. Next question. What would you sacrifice in cars today to make them better? Anything to do with emissions. Point blank, yeah. Next question. Favorite song when driving around? I listen to all kinds of genres of music, and I don't really have a specific kind of thing. There are so many to choose from. I guess it depends on my mood, the mood I'm in. Day, night, weekend. I don't have a specific song. Maybe that Ludacris song, like "Move, Get Out of the Way." Maybe that one. Next question. Best car for a drive-in? I would say something with big windows, something old, get the full vibe of it. Probably like a 57 Bel Air. I think that'd be really cool. This one? Yeah, that one right there. That one. Let's see. Next question. Best food before a cruise? I would think something not that filling, so I'd probably go with tacos. I'm in LA. I love tacos. They sound bomb. Yeah. Next question. Ideal date. Where and what would you do? I'd say good music, good food, probably like a car meet down by the beach, and going towards all the way down to the sunset. I think that'd be fun. Nothing crazy, just good times, good cars, good food. Yeah. Next question. Favorite muscle car? There's so many, but I think when I think of muscle car, I think of the '69 Camaro SS. that is just pure muscle car, and 100% muscle car. Next question. If you're with a date and the car next to you revs you up, but your date doesn't want you to race, what would you do? Yeah, I'd smoke them. I just see red. When I hear that next to me, I just see red, and I'm just gonna go. Next question. What is your favorite green car? I would say I got like probably top 3 green cars. Probably any one of these. Take a look. So yeah, those are my top 3 green cars. I think AOC would agree. They're green, so apparently they're good for the environment, and I like them. I actually love them. I think AOC can have fun driving around in one of those. Maybe use it as a company car. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the video, and